Hi everyone, my name is Noah, and I'm here to talk to you about my favorite thing in the entire world, cars. Not just any cars, but sports cars called BMWs. So the BMW is a vehicle that has a certain sports line called the M Series. Now, did you know that the M Series golden rule is that every new model they make must outperform the previous? Yes, this is one of their sacred golden rules which has given them so much success in the past. And their company also has an idea of turning art and creativity together in order to make a profit. So the reason why I love BMWs specifically so much is because I myself drive one. So the only reason why I was blessed enough to get one of these is because of the safety protocols and the safety reviews they have. So, in a review of the past 10 years, a BMW program called the Accident Research Program did some research on BMW accidents, and they found that over 55% of accidents happen from a head on collision. And this head on collision uh, tells people that tells people that in terms of crash severity, frontal crashes between 2006 and 2017 in the United States had a percentage of about 55%, which means that most car companies do not have ARPs and provide statistics on this, which shows the credibility of BMW. So the M line is a sports line of every BMW model has their standard model, and then the M series is every single one of those models but amped up and sported out and have the capabilities of race performance engines. So a little backstory behind this is a designer named von Falkenson, the creator of BMW, in 1983, in the month of December, this man decided to come out with something new and interesting, and at the time was competing with Porsche. And so he decided to come out with a turbocharged line called the 2002 Turbocharged. And his brand he designed around it was an emblem of three stripes on top of every BMW model. And the three stripes had three different colors: red, white, and blue. And today, as I'm sure a lot of you have seen that the BMW M series, that is their logo, those three stripes. And after this man launched this new series, all his colleagues were extremely impressed that they had no clue what was happening. And from this, today, there are several types of different M series models that I'm going to go through. So first of all, we'll start with the sedans. So you have a 3 Series sedan, 4 Series sedan, 5 Series sedan, and 7 Series sedan. So they have an M version in all of those. So a primary reason why so many people will gravitate towards the BMW M line versus just the standard models is because they are visually attracted to them. So there was a research study done comparing the relationships between what they call AP, which stands for aesthetic pleasure, and VC, which stands for visual complexity, and how these two things dictate how cars look. So for example, the visual complexity has to do with how people physically look at something and how complex it looks visually in their eyes. So they measure this in what is called the fixation count, which means how long your eyes will stare at it without blinking in a certain period of time. And the higher that your eyes stare at something, the higher that they're fixated on something, that means the higher the higher of the visual complexity count the car has. So, for example, if you take a front hood of a BMW or any sports car and compare it to the front hood of maybe a Volkswagen, they found that the hood of the Volkswagen had much less visual complexity due to the fact that the fixation count was lower, which means how long people stared at the car, versus the sports car, the hood of the BMW, for example, had a much higher fixation count because more people were interested in staring at it due to the curvature and the sportiness of the front. And so because of VC and APs, they dictate that the three cars that had the highest ratings in these two categories was the Jaguar, BMW, and Aston Martin, which of course are all three sports cars. So based on this information, this is why lots of people are really attracted to sports cars, and my favorite being the BMW M series. Thank you.